I'm Sarah from My03, bringing you our 03. I'm here at Axe Bookstore today with Nelz. Thank you for joining us, Nelz.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Looking at your trajectory from the back center to the Big Dawg era in 2026, how has the meaning of that Big Dawg energy shifted for you? Is it more about the power of the position now, or is it the wisdom of being a veteran who survived in the industry?
That's such a good question. I think it's the latter. I think it's the latter. It's the wisdom that comes with, having had so many years in the industry. I always say as well that I've paid my dues also. So you know what I'm saying. I've done the free shows. I've hustled. I've done the battles and stuff. There was a time where I had to kind of prove myself. Especially as a female in this industry, there was a time where I had to prove myself. So I was getting into the studio and directing my energy towards trying to prove that I can rap and stuff. So it came a time, obviously, when the confidence built up as well. So that Big Dawg, Top Dawg era is exactly that. I've gained so much wisdom. I've earned my stripes. I've broken some records of my own that I'd set for myself. And Big Dawg, Top Dawg is that energy that I'm at a level where I'm making music that I enjoy now. I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
Okay, because it is a male dominant industry, and I've always admired how you just hold your own space there. It's
important.
Powerful energy.
It's important. I think I learned that came from the hustle.
Yes.
The reality show. So obviously it was just males packed up in one space and we were rapping our asses off. But I think that gave me that thing that at the end of the day it's just all about you making a dope song and rhyming scheme and everything. It's just that males obviously have taken it to that level, but so have the females. So have the females. There's a lot of females that can compete, and I feel like I'm one of them, that I can actually line them up with a couple dudes and let's rap. Basically.
Well done. You're the queen of the coast, but you've conquered the national stage as well. And do you feel pressure to sound like Durban, or do you feel like you were just saying you've earned your freedom?
Yeah, I feel like I've earned my freedom, and although I wouldn't say it's pressure, but I feel like it's important that I sound like where I come from, and I've been working on that for quite some time. Sorry, touching the mic. So yeah, I've been working on that for quite some time because it's very important to relate to your people, if that makes sense. To find your people also, and then whatever you're trying to do, if they are disconnected from it, then I feel like the purpose is kind of lost. So there was a time when I moved from the little small village that I grew up in, and then I went to go to varsity and stuff like that. And then I found, obviously in varsity, different type of energy and everything. So that's where I found music. But now obviously I hadn't taken the time to actually know myself and be in touch with where I'm from and stuff. So I was making music for the fun of it, trying to sound American and trying to. And then when I came back for the holidays and I was making my people listen to this music, they were so disconnected, and I was just like, what? Actually, although it's not pressure, but it just means that I have to work on myself and just finding that way to express myself so that I can make music for the people that I come from.
Sharing a part of yourself so people can connect.
Yeah, it's important.
So fans are buzzing about your upcoming music. Sonically, what is the unspoken theme of this project?
Sonically, the unspoken theme. I think it's just that we're riding on that quiet confidence. Yeah, although it's not so quiet because I'm making songs. but exactly. So I feel like what I'm trying to do right now to the people that listen to my music is just to instill that thing that you can do it. Whatever it is, you got it. You can do it, and you don't have to let the whole world know what your plan is, but you can do it. So I'm doing that to my music. That's sonically, it's always been raps and melodies, but I'm just inspiring. I'm at that point where I feel like it's needed. Besides talking about flashy things and everything, but it's important to instill that confidence in the youth as well, that you can do whatever you want to do.
Just by being true to yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's basically it right now. I'm just gonna be gassing you guys up.
Looking forward to that. When does that project drop?
So Big Dog Top Dog was the EP. So it dropped last year towards the end of the year. But okay, so
you have a new project.
I have a new project coming up. So mid-Feb, I'm dropping a song featuring Muesli and Bruzy Lee.
Okay.
It's titled Jalo. It's a banger. So you're gonna see me like promoting it online already. I'm sure I'm gonna shoot some content with this as well, singing the song. So that's happening. I've also got something with NT lined up as well towards like your Easter time. I think it's like almost second half of the year, and then we'll take it from there. But the project is ready. It has like super dope features. I have stuff with D. I'm big on collaborations. I enjoy being outside and working with other artists and other creatives. So you're gonna find a lot of features in that project. So there's nobody that I think you can name that I haven't worked with. You name them and yeah, they're on that project.
Well, that leads into my next question. I was going to say, you've worked with some real industry giants.
Yeah.
Nadia Nakai, OK Cool Cat, and then also up and coming artists like Rico Tello, who's someone we know. For this upcoming release, how did you choose who you were going to collaborate with? Was there a specific energy that needed to match yours, or was there? How did you choose?
It definitely, I would say it was there, but like it was not like unknowingly, but it had to be the right time, the right energy. So that's why I'm saying I'm outside now, which is something that I haven't been doing for a while. So I'm outside, I'm connecting with people. After some vibes, we go to the studio, and then that's how the collaborations happen. When the energy is right, they happen. I always say that if you want to get if you want to get on a song with me, just find out when I'm in the studio and which studio, because I'm studio hopping like a lot. So that's how the collaborations happen. There's no specific like, you know what, there's a song, like I'm sending songs and stuff like that. I'm over that. I really want to work on a song with someone right there, right then. So that's how these songs have been coming about, just by being outside, matching energy. So as much as the vibes obviously matter, and like I said, most of these songs come up, it's not just like me just at home and stuff, like they come up during the action. So the vibe definitely matters, but I'm always going to stay true to the flow and making sure that you will never hear a flow like this.
That's
straight.
So many artists who came up during the hustle era have disappeared. Your career has seen such a steady and intentional growth. I imagine a fair amount of that comes down to the chemistry behind the scenes as much as your personal drive. What do you find is the most rewarding part of building your empire alongside someone who understands your vision, from a personal level as well as just a professional one?
That part is very important. That part is very important because I worked with quite a lot of people on the management side before I went independent. So, which was like around 2018, that's when I went independent, when I dropped the top. That was like, I took that song out, see, I never had a lot to do. But again, I was on beast mode because I had just been like off a bad deal. So I've worked with people that don't understand the vision and just don't take time to understand you as a person. Which obviously I always say that my music is a mirror of where I'm at that certain time in my life. So if you're not going to take the time to kind of understand that part, and then you're going to expect to maybe, because that person is making sales right now, why don't you try that flow? So I was, people that don't really understand your vision and don't have direction, that can mess up a lot of things, because obviously you now feel depressed, like, okay, the music I'm making maybe is not worthy enough, you know what I'm saying? And mind you, these people have to inject some funds into you. So you have to try and make them believe in this thing, and then they don't. So that was kind of frustrating. So right now I feel like with the independence and just finding my people that understand where we want to take this, and just understand that maybe you need to be flexible about how we go about it. There's no stringent way of doing it, and it just allows you that freedom actually to try whatever you want to try and just wing it and see how things go sometimes, because that's what you need sometimes, not like a textbook thing that people believe that this is how you're going to make it. So it's very important for your well-being as well as an artist. and just for your mental health, to find people that understand and believe in what you do. That part is very important. Otherwise, you're going to be frustrated, you're going to enter wrong deals, you're going to be suicidal. And RIP to Rabaluru. Yeah, I recently met him at Back to the City. So it's a lot of things going on, eh? So it's very important, like how you're saying, it's very important to find someone that understands you on a personal level. It takes time to understand your vision and how you are doing life before getting to the business side of it. And then
So when working on brand collaborations and potential sponsorships, is that a red flag if someone doesn't get you personally? Or are there red flags that you look for before you enter into a potential partnership?
I guess there are red flags. I've never actually had any with the brands that I've worked with, because I think they just kind of got me. Fila, Sports Scene, they are just like, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So it helps when you have brands like that. So I've never had a brand yet that would, be like, okay, you need to change this, you need to change that. And maybe it's because I also don't align myself with those type of brands. So it's very important as well to just know what you want, know who you are, so you avoid feeling like people are trying to control you. You just get your people and it clicks.
You're the last female standing on the hustle. If you could go back and give that younger version of yourself one piece of advice about the business side of the music industry, what would it be?
That's a good one. Tracks, read.
Fine print.
We are at Ike's bookstore right now. Read. Take time to read. Take time to know your space, what you're doing. Don't just be like, okay, you know what, I want to make music. Okay, once you've made the music, what then comes into getting it out there? Like, take time to know the space that you are in. I've learned this with working out as well. Like, make sure you know your surroundings. Whichever, if you're gonna say like, I'm an artist, but you don't even know like what an artist, like publishing contract or like what's publishing, then you're playing games, like, so take time to read your contracts, read the type of space you're getting into. Just know. It's important to know as much as you can about the field that you enter in.
Spend some time researching.
Yes, spend some time. Besides the fun, because making the music is the most fun part. that's the best part, but sometimes you have to do the not so fun stuff so that you're on top of your game.
10 years from now, what do you want them to say about the truth that you put into your music?
It's just that, like, the music that I make is my truth, and like I said, it mirrors everything that I'm going through at that specific moment. So I'm trying to think of all the songs and like just the lyrics, and everything is like that's how it is from the Maputo days as well, transitioning into the independence to right now, Tesha, Tushina Sekwa, sometimes we're chilling, but I'm just always stay true to yourself as well. This goes for everyone else, not even just like musicians, like arts as well, people that draw or whatever. Just stay true to yourself, but that takes time to get to know yourself as well. Like, so but that's what people connect to, and they can see that there's a real part of you that's being shown. And also sometimes don't overthink. Sometimes you try and overthink, like, who am I? Like, sometimes I get into my head like, okay, who am I? But then I'm always evolving as well. I'm not perfect. I always tell my siblings this as well. Like, we learn. So when someone asks me like, who is Nelz, I find like, I might have a different answer tomorrow. So just take time to get to know yourself, but always just be intentional about everything. But public persona Nelz and private life Nelz, there's a relationship there, because you're showing a true part of yourself. It's definitely, that's how it is. That's me outside. That's how I'm gonna be outside. And when I'm at home, this is how I am at home. So that's it. It's never like tailored to, okay, now I'm at a different space, and if I'm not feeling the vibe, then you will. I feel like I'm an easy person to read. So and that just takes like just being true to yourself and just not faking it.
Well, that leads me on to my last question. So you've already claimed the Queen of the Coast title and solidified your throne.
It was given to me by fans in Umkawaba, by the way.
Okay.
The Umkawaba Beach Festival that happens every 1st of Jan. Yeah, that was fire. They were like, Queen of the Coast. So that was given to me.
Oh, I love that. It's a good title to receive.
Yeah.
So now this edition that we're coming into is the February edition. So Valentine's. What I wanted to find out is, what are you looking forward to in this 2026 era of falling in love with yourself? Is it on your journey? Is there any aspect that you're excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited about falling in love with myself. I'm excited about falling in love with my life and creating the life that I'm in love with, that I wake up every day and I'm just happy about, you know. And that takes time as well. I'm trying to also just strengthen my relationships as well with family, because I am a very I'm a loner type of person. I enjoy my space, but I understand that I recently lost my cousin 2 years ago, RIP to Misanda. So life is short, so I'm trying to work on my relationship as well. But yeah, that's it basically. I'm just falling in love with life and just living and being alive.
Do you have any last messages that you want to give out to any fans?
Yeah.
And maybe a bit more about your upcoming projects, if there's anything you want to say?
Yes, definitely. So Njalo is dropping, and Njalo is dropping mid-Feb, featuring Muesli and Buzili, and basically it goes Njalo mavulana melu pandena, but so it says every day when you wake up, you gotta just give it your all, because ain't nobody trying to help you. The hardship. So that's what it is, and basically that's the message I have for everyone listening right now, that this year, let's go hard. Every day just have something that you are saying that, you know what, today, at least just being awake sometimes, you know, just being alive, and just, you know what, today I actually just survived today. You know, it's a big deal. But always find that one thing that you're gonna be positive about. Like, I'm tired of hearing negative vibes. Like, I'm not saying people mustn't vent to me, but I've gotten to that point where people are coming with problems, and every time we try and have solutions, people just run back to the problems. So I'm like, let's just be positive. Yeah, I'm pushing positivity this year, the whole time.
Well, thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Thank you for having me.
Stay positive out there.
Yes, sir. My 3. Yes, I was.
Thank you so much, Nelz.
Thank you.